Alright boys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. So we have another dev video here today. So people have been asking me even more questions since the last video. So this video might be a bit beginner friendly. So if you're new to trading meme coins or just launching coins in general, then this video might be good for you. So first of all, we are on terminal, right? And here you have new pairs. You can see all of the new coins that are coming out, and as you can tell from this logo right here, most of these coins are being launched on Pumpfun. Like 99% of all the tokens that are coming out are being launched on Pumpfun, and the reason for this is because Pumpfun is the biggest platform, right? And you also get creator fees on most of these tokens, which means that whenever someone buys and sells the token, the dev will get a percentage of that fee, and this is how devs can make a crazy amount of money in literally just a few hours. If you get a crazy runner, you will make a shit ton of money from these fees, right? For example, this guy has made 253 tokens, right? If you go here, we go to his profile, you can see that he's made 46k from just creator rewards. So if you get some crazy runners, you can literally make a yearly salary in just a few hours. No bullshit. And this is very common in the space. And a lot of people on Twitter and shit are talking about how it's more worth it to actually dev coins than trade right now. So yeah, if you're completely new to deving, that's how this shit works. Thank you to SoulPump for sponsoring today's video. SoulPump is the best on-chain Solana gambling site to play on. All you do to play is just connect any Solana wallet, like Phantom for example, and then you bet directly out of your wallet. You can play their 50-50 Solana coin flip game, on-chain blackjack and crash. You can also get free rewards every single day, like the free Solana case, where you can unlock free Solana for basically doing nothing. There's also hourly airdrops. They also have their own token called SoulPump that you earn on each bet. If you want to play where I play, then come to SoulPump and type in my code. Now let's get back into the video. And then how do you actually dev coins and what's the cost for doing this and all of that. So to actually just launch a token on Pumpfun, this is usually just a few dollars. And I've also seen a lot of people asking me like, how do you add liquidity and all of that? And the thing with Pumpfun tokens is that you don't even have to worry about that at all. Like these tokens use a bonding curve, right? So there is no need to think about liquidity or anything like that when launching tokens. You just click create token, you click launch, and that's pretty much it. It's literally that simple. So we are on rapid launch. Here is where you can launch tokens, and as you can see, it also has a Twitter tracker built in, which you can use to trade if you want to. This is completely free, but if you go to the top right here, you can see all of these tweets have deployed. That's because when you're trading meme coins, you usually also trade Twitter coins, and these are people that are making random coins about, let's say Elon is tweeting about a dog or something, and you can just launch that dog in a millisecond and make money from the fees, right? So that's if you just wanted to spam launch Twitter coins, then you can just go here and just deploy tokens. So for example, if I click the deploy on this one, you will see it will already have the image selected, and then you can just come up with a name and symbol, and then you just click on these Solana buttons down here, and boom, your coin is launched and it will get shown up here. It's that simple. So as I said, you can launch tokens in this way, just spam launching Twitter tokens, but the better way to actually do this is to come up with your own ideas and then go on Twitter and you create a Twitter community about your token. This is very common, right? You create a Twitter community for your token, and then you make a tweet about the token explaining what it is about, and then you just launch a token about that. You don't even have to create a community first, like you can just make a random tweet like, this is my token, is what it's about. And then you just come up with the idea, right? You found some insane lore on the internet. You just have to research like good ideas and all of that, right? And try to build into the meta for the day. Like every day there is a new type of niche of coins that is running, right? So take a look at migrated what's flying and try to do a narrative out of that. And then you just go up to this button up here. You just click, you come up with your name. it's the same thing as when you click deploy, right? Come up with your name, your symbol, you link to the tweet right here, you upload your image. You can also literally search the web, so like USA, if there's a USA coin, you can come up with just pick a random USA flag, right? And then just launch your tokens. So to actually get Sol in your wallet, you just go up to wallets. You can, you can create new wallets here, and I will get into that a bit later. But just make sure that the wallet that you're using to launch coin has this, you see, if I click on this, you have to make sure that you make it dev, right? So click make dev, make sure it's the right wallet, then just copy the address, you go up to Phantom, and you just send over some Sol, right? And to actually get the most out of this, you have to dev buy with at least 3 Sol, which is the most common amount that most good devs are using. And the reason for this is because most people have filters on new pairs, and if you create anything lower than that, then you'll get snipers that buys up all of the supply. So you just launch a token with a dev buy, and then instantly what people usually do is that you dev sell right after, because the dev buy is just there to like put the coin on chain, right? Like most good traders won't buy if the dev is still in the coin. So the norm for all of these tokens is to dev sell right after launch. And that's also a way you can like farm snipers, which is a common thing that people do. Like they farm the sniper bots, right? They launch tokens with this dev buy, and then they sell on these snipers right after, and they make a few bucks out of that as well. So as I said, the cost for doing this is the Pumpfun launch fee, which is just a few dollars, and then Rapid take a 1% fee, like all of the trading terminals do as well, right? So it's just a few dollars to launch a token. So it's definitely at the moment more worth it to dev coins than actually trading, because recently like everyone knows this, that the trend has been fucked with a lot of bundles and all of that. So yeah, when you have Sol in your wallet, you go create token. As I said, you just come up with your name, your symbol, your logo and all of that. You make a tweet, and you make sure you have the dev panel on, so whenever you have launched your token, you can use this panel to dev sell and all of that. And of course, don't use this to like rug people and all of that. Like you're doing this to get paid from the creator fees, right? So anyway, when you have done this shit, you make sure Pumpfun is selected. You can also use this fee split and all of that if you want to. And like for example, you can use the cashback mode, but then you don't get creator rewards and all of that. So if you wanna look into this more, you can of course take a look at that. But yeah, most of the times you will just use the normal Pumpfun, and then you can also use the bundle mode. Like you can create more wallets and you can turn on the bundle mode, so whenever you're launching your tokens, you will have separate wallets that are buying the token as well. And recently this is more of a safety mechanism, because if you're actually launching a really good token and you don't bundle it yourself, then guess what? Someone else will bundle it for you, and they will literally sell all of their supply in like a millisecond, and your coin will go to zero, and people will think that it's you who's actually selling, but it's not, right? So yeah, you can look into this if you want to. And you also have these farm snipers, which you can enable. Like this is the dev sell, right? You can choose a delay if you want to. Also mayhem mode, like don't use this, no one uses this. You also have the new transfer, you can transfer a supply to another wallet if you want to. And then also you have the multi deploys, you can like spam launch up to 10 coins if you want to. Probably don't do this though, but yeah. So yeah, as I said, when you have Sol in your wallet, you just click the button to like the Sol amount you want to buy with, right? You will get the instant panel popping up, and then you can dev sell and all of that, and your token will basically pop up here. So as I've been saying in my latest video, like narrative is everything, bro. You can spam launch coins every day if you want to and hope for a runner, but make sure that the narratives of the coins that you are launching are actually good. otherwise you will just waste money on all of these fees, right? So as I said, a good way to find good narratives is to check what's already migrating, and then look on Twitter, find some insane lore. Another thing that you can also do is to go to Rapid's Discord, because here you can see, if you go to coins here, you can see all of the coins that are being launched with Rapid, right? So all of these tokens are being launched with Rapid, and as I've said, most people are using more or less 3 Sol. You can see 4 Sol, 3.5, 4 Sol, 4 Sol to launch your tokens, right? And for example, this guy, he has 20k coins launched. 20k, bro. So we copy the address. We can go here, we can check. As you see, this guy is just spam launching tokens, right? Like in the last 10 minutes, he's made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coins. So, you know, you can use this to take a look at the good devs, then try to learn from that and come up with good narratives based on that. Like, it's literally that simple. And the thing is, so if you actually get a coin to bond, then next time you launch your tokens, like, you will get so many snipers that it will be a lot easier to continue to dev new coins. And yeah, that's pretty much it, I guess, how to actually launch tokens. And as I said, people have been asking me about liquidity and all of that, and bro, like, that's, you had to do that shit back in the days. Like, nowadays it's just as easy as clicking a button that says create token. It's that simple, bro, and that's why a lot of people have started to dev coins. So yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. And then another thing I wanted to mention, of course, is when you launch a runner, go to settings, go to wallets, go to Pumpfun, pump fees, and here you will be able to claim all of your creator rewards and all of that, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I hope some people got their questions answered, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.